How sexy should Parliament be? Hey guys, I'm back, and this time back with a bang. In this video, we're going to be looking at sexual harassment within Parliament and try and define what should and shouldn't be within the behaviour of MPs. But first, my new extended intro. Let me know what you guys think. Okay guys, don't worry, it's not going to be that long every time, I will cut it down. But to tell this story, you have to explain it from both sides of the argument. The first is an awkward male MP. In general, human beings develop awkward social characteristics when something else isolates them during their development. So for example, if an MP was too posh, too clever or too arrogant to form normal relationship in his youth, chances are they will struggle to form such interaction in later life. It might have been that their poshness, intelligence or general arrogance propelled them into being an MP, but does that constitute them not knowing right from wrong? Well no, but provided an MP would know the full extent of the law given that they make them, it doesn't stop them from being morally a bit, well, creepy, particularly males. You see girls, when a guy has to find a partner to have sexual relations with, it's generally accepted that it's the man's duty to ask the girl out. Now, as a guy, I can tell you that this is hard. First, you have to be sure that you definitely like the girl, otherwise you might upset her later on. Then you have to work out why you like her, and if you really like her, or you just like the idea of being with her. Then you have to approach her, talk to her, try and get to know her some more. Then, as if by magic, you have to read her mind and find out how she's thinking and how she feels about you, which guys find a lot harder than girls, by the way. Then if you're confident she likes you, you have to find a way to approach her about it. You have to not be too creepy or too touchy-feely or do anything that she might perceive as wrong and which might blow the whole relationship, which might be an opportunity which so rarely comes about for you. If you're the kind of guy who rarely finds such interactions and often makes clumsy social mistakes, chances are you'll be a bit creepy and put the girl right off. Knowing when the girl is consenting to allow you to touch her is like mind reading to a guy, so who can blame some awkward male MPs for being a bit pesty? Well, if you're a female, it comes down to the fact that the environment you work in shouldn't be the same environment you find a partner in, especially if it's full of old, ugly guys you're not attracted to, right? Imagine being bombarded with sexual remarks which devalue your intelligence and place you as a sexual object every day. That's what women face. It doesn't help that some women use this sexual advantage to get on top, and others want nothing to do with it whatsoever. It means that men find any kind of courting environment and potential partner as an acceptable thing to pursue no matter how perverse and unsuitable they are to that partner. Granted, the environments and actions with which we allow ourselves to show attraction to the opposite sex have gotten fewer since, say, the 70s, but women are still bombarded with it. It becomes demoralising and a horrible experience for women in the workplace, hence why the scandal has erupted in Parliament. So if the law isn't broken, what can be done? Well, like in any workplace, Parliament is working to make a better human resources style complaint system, so MPs can complain easier. But this is Parliament we're talking about, where we're in a volatile political situation, where by-elections could trigger another election, where power is dependent on how many friends you have at work. This is a moral code that can be abused to ruin careers and put those that want to be in positions of power in power. So is the recent press hysteria unfair to males in particular? Is there a place for sexual liberalism in the workplace? Well, wherever there is an opportunity to pursue courtships, there will always be those that abuse it for power and money. But just like power and money, there will be those who have trouble managing their courtships and the way they try to achieve them. Whether that makes them morally and socially incapable to represent people in Parliament doesn't really matter, because Parliament as a whole should represent the country, not just the individuals who make it up. There are sex pests in the country, so why not in Parliament? It doesn't mean that I accept sexual harassment on a daily basis, though. It means I accept people who struggle to understand what is and isn't acceptable behaviour. Those people need mentoring, guiding, and training, not vilifying. If the death of Labour MP Carl Sargent taught us anything, it's just that. To stop sexism, both sides need help. Do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments below and subscribe. Stay tuned on this channel for some important news coming up. And remember, I try and post every day now, although I can't guarantee it, but I'm going to try and post every day. Thanks for watching, guys.